Today, just for you, we're going to present you with one of the most luxurious watch brands on the marketplace. Not only the most luxurious, but also the most classy, iconic, and most expensive watch brands ever created. From the timeless Omega to the most lavish Rolex, we're going through all of them. Now, stay with us and find out about the 8 most expensive luxury watch brands. Number 8. Omega. If you didn't know one of the most well-known watch brands, Omega, in the beginning, it wasn't so popular as it is now. It began in a really small workshop in 1848, which was owned by Louis Brandt and was located in La Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland. But Brandt succeeded in creating such a business that he started selling his watches all around the world during long years of work. But now, Omega is one of the most popular watch brands in history. These watches were worn in various James Bond movies. They accompanied astronauts on the moon and on so many other huge occasions through time. Furthermore, it's so interesting to know that the Seamaster Planet Ocean watch that was worn by the well-known Craig in Casino Royale was traded for remarkably $250,000, and that price is not a surprise due to its quality and features. If you didn't know, this brand was in the hands of Prince William, John F. Kennedy, George Clooney, Elvis Presley, and so many others. Number 7. Patek Philippe. This brand became popular since the day it was published, and that was back in 1851. With its unique design and capabilities, it's been dominating the watch market since the very beginning. Patek Philippe represents the most dominant, classy style watch brand ever, and convincingly stands at the top of the watch market by captivating with his unique style and quality. One of the most symbolic complexities that this brand has is the famous moon face, star charts, and perpetual calendars. This phenomenal small machinery costs a lot, but it's absolutely worth it due to its quality and queerness. A lot of famous and eminent people were wearing these precious watches. Some of them are Prince Albert, Queen Victoria, and so many others. If you were wondering how much these precious watches cost, the price goes from $15,000 to $1 million. Other famous faces that have been seen wearing these watches are Ellen DeGeneres, Robert Downey Jr., and many others. Number 6. Glashütte Original. Glashütte Original represents a lavish watchmaker founded in 1994. This brand is currently owned by the Swatch Group and represents one of the most luxurious brands ever. If you're searching for high-end watches, this is the right mark for you. Furthermore, Glashütte Original represents one of the few splendid German brands that stand out amongst all others, and that's not a surprise due to their perfect creations. One of the most favorable crafts that they've released is the famous Pano series. Literally jaw-dropping, people love it, and are created in such a perfect way. The quality and supremacy are the most important things to this brand, which created such a series that became one of the most desired watches ever. The 60s, Pano Lunar, 70s are only some of Glashütte's original, most popular collections. They're also known for various complicated watches, including chronographs, tourbillons, perpetual calendars, and so much more. Number 5. Jacquet Droz. Jacquet Droz was the first that opened a factory in Switzerland, and it now represents one of the top 10 watch brands in the world. What separates this watch brand from other eminent watchmaker brands in the marketplace, and what actually makes them outstanding, is their mark as a more elegant brand for those with only the most ravishing taste. It is interesting to know that each watch is created with motives that came out as an inspiration of all those places the company founder traveled to. Exactly, that shows how unique this brand is, and why it's one of the best, most expensive, and most refined watch brands in the world. Jacquet Droz was worn in royal courts during the big civilized world, and even nowadays, people could not remain indifferent when it comes to these unique pieces of fine watches. One of the most lavish brands ever. Number 4. Rolex. And now, the Rolex, a Swiss lavish watch producer located in Geneva, Switzerland, one of the most famous watches brands in the world. It was initially founded as Wilsdorf and Davis by Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis in 1905. Afterward, the firm registered Rolex as the brand name in 1908, and it's known as Rolex Watch Co. Limited in 1915. Since then, it represents one of the most popular watch brands. People literally love it, from young to old, everyone is wearing lavish Rolex watches. Also, we can confidently state that this brand of watch is one and only that everyone in the world has heard of. There are various shapes, functions, and styles that this brand creates, but they of course always stick to the lavishness and excellent quality. Always up to date, always modern, and always stylish. Number 3. Vacheron Constantin, one of the oldest watchmaker brands ever. Started in 1755 with years and years of watchmaking history, Vacheron Constantin is known for its most remarkable, unique, and artistic horological masterpieces that are always going to be a trend. If we need to choose an example for you to see their perfect creations and their everlasting uniqueness, that would be the freshly released Vacheron Constantin Reference 57260, furthermore famous for its great mark as one of the most complicated watches with a jaw-dropping 57 complications and a price of amazingly $8 million according to Forbes. It is not just because of this masterpiece that they're considered as one of the most, not to say the most, expensive, lavish watch brands ever. This phenomenal brand never ceases to surprise with new and unique pieces of watches. Just adorable. Number 2. Breitling. Now, let's talk about one of the most lavish watch brands of all, the Breitling SA. This phenomenal brand represents a lavish watchmaker located in Gretchen, Switzerland, and is a world-known mark in the watch marketplace. The Breitling was founded by the well-known Léon Breitling in Saint-Imier in 1884. Breitling is also famous for its strictness in creating chronometers designed for aviators too. How amazing is that? Since then, this brand crashes the records when it comes to creating and selling luxurious watches. They create such high-performance watches, from lavish, classy, stylish, to perfectly constructed dive watches. Because of its resistibility, giving this watch the ability to be worn in many various conditions, they are usually chosen by firefighters, and also, even astronauts wear them. Some of the many famous faces that wore this brand are David Beckham and John Travolta. If you want to have a Breitling watch on your hand, it'll cost you from $3,000 to $280,000. Number 1. Audemars Piguet. Audemars Piguet was founded in 1875, and since then, it's been manufacturing one of the most breathtaking watches ever. They're known as one of the most desired watches in the world today. They were the first ones to create a watch using a non-precious metal with stainless steel in their newest watch release with a sports design. Also, one of the most desired and one of the most popular versions of this brand is the Royal Oak Offshore Series. People were purchasing this series like crazy because of its uniqueness and elegance. They were first released in 1993 as a limited edition with only 100 pieces, and now it represents a huge favorite of lavish watch admirers. Audemars Piguet represents a lavish watch brand firmly holding its place among the top 10 in the world. On a related note, we wanted to know which of these brands are the most lavish ones in your opinion. You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.